Greetings, YPA families. This is Miss Kick, your middle school principal. As we get ready to start another school year, I wanted to send out a video with just some important reminders. Every year, I like to start off with what I call three truths. One, middle school is very different. This is where your kids are moving from childhood to adulthood, and a large part of that is testing just about every boundary possible. So you will find that middle schoolers will stretch the truth. They'll see what they can get away with. They'll test out words, actions, and behaviors, and that is all a normal part of growing up. Now, when they do these things, we will get in touch with you, but it's important to know, number two, we love your kids. When we talk to you about some choices or decisions that your kids are making, it's not because we think that they are bad kids or they as bad parents. Instead, it's number three. Our job as educators and parents is to push back when they test these boundaries. We do that by setting and maintaining expectations. We give students opportunities to face failure, disappointment, and consequences. We encourage students to embrace challenge, and most importantly of all, we work together as a team. That's how we can really help your students, once they're pushing those boundaries, to really understand where the line is, so they can grow up and be amazing, wonderful, successful adults one day. I always also like to start with the mission of York Prep. It's that our students possess the knowledge, skills, character, and determination necessary to excel in their chosen post-secondary pursuits and in life. When middle school, we focus through that through our core classes, related arts, 7 mindsets, and leap opportunities. Core classes, our students take 5: ELA, writing, math, science, and social studies. As a reminder, we do mastery-based grading. We've got a video on that if you'd like more information. But essentially, that's where our grades are truly a reflection of your students' mastery level of the standards for that course. We do that. We have grades that are practice grades, which count for a very small percentage, because we want students to practice, and that's really the time that if they're going to get it wrong, we want them to get it wrong then, so we can help them figure out where the mistakes are so that they can fix them. Mastery checks are really where they're demonstrating their mastery for a specific indicator or content standard, and then the tests and projects are larger assignments where they're pulling a lot of standards together. Work completion really shows out in core classes, often through grades. If you're seeing a lot of zeros, then that means that your student's not completing work. We also have opportunities for students to either retake a mastery check or show increased mastery. So that's an important conversation to have with your student if you don't think they're taking care of those responsibilities. We're not huge on homework in middle school. We'd like to get as much of their learning done during the school day as possible. You will occasionally have some homework, but more often than not, it's going to be reading, which is extremely important, or it's going to be work that they did not get done during the school day. Now, related arts, we have a wide variety of options. While we use related arts to build area-specific skills, so like building art skills in art, it's also building life skills like critical thinking, collaboration, and problem solving. And we also want students to use our related arts as an opportunity to explore different interests, so they have a better idea once they get into high school what are some areas that they might want to look at for dual enrollment or AP or college or career in the future. We also use 7 mindsets in the middle school. We actually use it. This is a K-12 curriculum we use here at York Prep. So each week, students will be developing their social emotional skills through 7 mindsets. You can see the list here of what the 7 mindsets actually are. Each mindset is split into 4 different skills, and we'll focus on a different skill each week. And a lot of times, this will impact our behavior expectations. So when we're talking to students about some decisions that they're making, we a lot of times will refer to some of the 7 mindsets. LEAP opportunities. So LEAP stands for Learning Experiences for Ambitious Patriots. I love a great acronym. And so we're really focused in the middle school on providing opportunities for students to build different skills. So we have pep rallies where they can cheer on their classmates. Family nights where you guys can come out as a family and support our teams. We have different service drives because we want students to really think about other people and think outside of themselves, as well as some other great opportunities like grade level activities like career speakers and Winthrop Visit for 8th grade. 7th and 8th grade also does a job shadow day. All of our students do an outdoor classroom day. So those are really kind of where our experiences are geared towards, is really towards students building skills and also getting ready for their future. Now, a couple of reminders for our procedures. Morning drop-off for the middle school starts at 7:45 a.m. Now, you can drop off here at the middle school. You can also drop off at the elementary or the student union. We just ask that once they get dropped off at 7:45, that they use the sidewalks and crosswalks and go directly to their homeroom. They shouldn't be hanging out anywhere. We also ask that they not be dropped off at the high school or any parking lot. For breakfast, students in 6th through 8th grade will check in with homeroom and then be able to go to breakfast. Fifth grade, the first week, we're going to have them go to homeroom, and then we're going to dismiss them to the lobby a couple of times throughout the morning to walk them to breakfast. Once they get in the flow of how to get to breakfast on their own, they'll be able to check in with homeroom and go directly to breakfast as well. Lastly, just tardies and attendance. Attendance is really important. Like, that's how we really ensure that our students are successful.